going to switch this to... Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, chat is minimized. White to move. I already wasted my time, but... okay, so... Wow, the color looks so weird. Okay, so what if... I mean, this looks pretty good. Can I not even just go here? I guess he has this. Okay. And if I go bishop d3, he just takes. Okay. What about... For some reason, I keep looking, like, this is interesting to me. And what if I sack my queen? Like, because that also looks interesting. I don't know. Okay, this is intriguing. Okay, so let's look at taking the knight then. Because his queen is a little bit awkward there. That's looking like the most natural. Knight e4, queen e4. And if bishop d3, he would have 3 squares, I think. No, he would have more than that. And if bishop f3, so knight takes, queen takes, bishop f3. And he retreats. He seems fine. He can just go to f5 or g6. So this is an interesting puzzle so far. What about the f4 square? What about knight takes, queen takes, rook f4? But like, what is my follow-up? I don't know. Or could I then take with the bishop? Knight takes, queen takes, bishop f4, but I'm not threatening the queen. There's something about this king out here that makes me, you know, I really want to do something on the d8 square. Like threaten this. You know, this is going to be too slow. You know, I don't know, this calls out to me. This is hard. Wow, it's just so tough. Bishop f4 first is kind of interesting. Because if we had another move, bishop h5 is pretty good. He would have to go here, and then we could pick up the bishop after going bishop g5. And then we pick up on c8. So yeah, bishop f4 actually looks pretty good. Of course, there's knight c3 first. And we would take back. And so that's the only thing I'm not sure about. Like, is that just too slow? Like, he could just castle there. Yeah, he could just castle and then and I don't really have anything. That's the problem. Okay. Yes, I think f4 has to be into this equation somehow. What about we take on e4 again and then rook f4 because it's a tempo move. And if he goes queen back to g6, then maybe even, oh no, rook g4 wouldn't work, but maybe would bishop h5 work? Not sure. I might have rook f6. Yeah, so like takes, rook f4. If queen g6, I might have rook f6. Sorry, ding dang dong. And here, whoops. Then queen g6 and bishop here. Yeah, see, he runs into the problem there of where he can't go here again because I have bishop. Although, hang on. Yeah, I then have bishop g4 and he has this, but then I have en passant. Oh, wait. No. Yeah. No, wait. I couldn't do that because he could just take it. In fact, he could have done that in the other line too. Earlier line. Yeah, so I'm not sure about rook f4. And there's so many other variables too. Like he could take on e5. This is tough. Maybe I just take and then queen d6. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna take a guess that it's taken on e4. Nothing else makes sense to me that I can see, and but I'm gonna start with take. Okay, it's wrong. I'm gonna open up chat. It's been a while since I've got one wrong. -11. I really got burned there. So what is the answer? I spent a long time on that. Yeah. So I mean, I looked at this and. This is hard. And it just ends there? That's kind of dumb. Like, can't he just castle? I don't like this puzzle, I don't think. Or maybe there's a back rank issue for him. There is. So it ended a little bit too soon here. That's hard. That is tough. I never would have got that. So yeah, I looked at this line, but I ended it after this position. I thought this was not enough. But rook f4, maybe I should have realized that f7 is weak. That's a tough one. I wonder what it's rated. 2968. I don't know. It seems tougher than that. That's a very tough one. Okay, I will minimize chat and try another one. But yeah, minus 11 on that. Okay, minimizing chat. Black to move. It's okay. I haven't got one wrong in a while. It was necessary. So we're down. We have a rook for 2 knights. This could be tricky. These types of positions are often very tricky. So I see check in here, but we will lose one rook in the process, I think. Although we also have this check. So let's look at that first. If he moves the king, then we have a lot of options. We could go well, I'm not sure about that. Let's then give this check. Although that is very unclear to me. I'm not sure about that. That's very complicated. This is going to hurt my brain. I still like the idea of queen d5. So I guess he could just run away, but then this wins the... it might not win the queen. Because he does have knight g7. But then I can just gang up on g7. Although can I? Then he has this. Oh, it's too much to calculate here. Too much to calculate. Could I rule out this at least? Yeah, I can, because that's illegal. So he only has one move. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And then boom. Then if rook g2, I'll still come out ahead. I can take, because he has to lead with the queen. It'll be a queen against a rook and a knight. That should be winning for me. So I kind of like that. And I'm not sure what else he could do if not rook g2. Or maybe he goes this, but then I just take. I'm going to go with that. I didn't look at it super deep, but it seems to be a problem for him. This is forced. And then rook g8. And it just seems like a problem. So, oh, and he just does it this way. Okay, opening up chat. So that went a lot smoother than the previous one. Only got 5 points. So still have to make up for the last one. Okay, gonna minimize chat and do another one. Black to move. Ooh, similar type of position. We have a bishop here, which is interesting. So I guess we start with this check, which I'm sure will not lead to anything. And then if we give a check here and he hides, this would be winning, I think. Check. Oh, maybe not quite. But I also worry about perpets there. But that might actually not be too shabby. Actually, I also have queen a2. So rook e1, this is forced. Queen a2. And then this is forced. So rook f2 is forced. But then what? Check. So rook e1, king g2, queen a2, rook f2 is all forced. So if bishop h3, and then king h3, wait, what? I can't do that. My queen, he can just take my queen. That was sorry, it's late here. Yeah, check. He just takes my queen. So at least I don't have to calculate that line anymore. But what can I say? Okay. So I can look at the original line again of check. So I looked at this first, but maybe I should just look at him taking. Actually, if I could somehow time it so that I take here and then the king ends up here. Well, that, I mean, it would never work because that would be illegal. But my point is then I would have this fork. Maybe I'm completely overthinking it. I've been known to do that. Maybe I just take the queen. What am I even thinking about? I've got a bishop. So what's the problem? And then I just go here. King g1. What am I even, what is my big issue? Why don't I just take? And then bishop h3. What's the problem? Yeah, king g1. And then check. I just pick up the rook. Oh my god. I totally... Okay, I don't know what to say. Open up chat. Oh my god, it's so simple. It's because that first puzzle I did was so hard. That first puzzle was very difficult, and then it throws this at me, and I was overthinking it. So that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, well, I made back 10 points out of the 11 I lost. So I'm going to do another puzzle. If I get that one right, it'll be a new personal best. Okay, minimizing chat. Yeah, that was embarrassing. That one was so simple, but... Oh, I hate knight and pawn end games more than anything. Close second is queen and pawn, but... Okay, white to move. Well, these two pawns are pretty awesome. And he's not... Excuse me, black's not doing anything that I need to worry about other than maybe he grabs this pawn. You know, I guess that's the concern. Now, I can actually move my knight and let him queen. I can definitely do that. Although one downside is he can bring his knight in as well. But if it lets me like follow up with checkmate, I can do that. So this knight doesn't have to stay here. So let's look at the obvious first move, check. If his king goes to e8, then that should be winning. I just go check and I don't see the problem. So how is this not just winning? That makes no sense to me. How is this just not clean winning? This is very weird. Check. I go up and I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand it all. Bing bang. Let's say he goes here. Maybe this is the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so check. And he might go, for example, to f7. And then I push again, and then he has this, and he's threatening here. So that's the threat. So check. And so he doesn't want to go here because then his knight can't go there. He needs his knight. He needs his knight here. So, and he doesn't want to go here because he'll lose a tempo. So he has to go to one of these two squares. Probably to f7 because it's not a check. So probably to f7, king f7. And then I wonder if I can ward out his knight from coming in, although I can't actually do that there. So check, king f7. If king f7, maybe I give this check because it buys me a tempo. And if he takes, he's going to be, oh, he'll still be there in time. No, his king will be there, right? So check, king f7, e6 check, king takes, I push again. And if he brings up his knight, yeah, he's in trouble there, I think. So check. So what if he goes here then? Because I don't think king f7 works. I think I have this check. And then push. No, but wait, he can still... Wait, he can still do that though. Check, king f7, e6, check. He can just move the king again. To let's say f8. But then... Then maybe I have king e7. Oh, it's tricky. Wonder if I could move my king to avoid the fork. So check, check, and then after his knight moves somewhere, just move my king. That would be a solution, I think. Right, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Just move the king. What's so bad? Okay, I'm going to do that. Check. Yeah. Okay, he does go to f7. I thought that doesn't work because I thought I could give this check. I thought I could just give this check here on this line. But I also wonder if I can still do my plan of just pushing and then moving. Pushing and then going to c8. King c8. That seems to be a winning plan to me. I'll just go here. Unless trading like this and he takes here, maybe that's not winning for me. And then he comes in here. I don't know. It seems like that should be winning. That should be winning. So the question is, does d6 lose or e6 lose? Takes, takes push. He moves out because this was my original plan. E6. If he takes, I just push. Because if he moves again, he's going to be too slow. Now the question is, what if he moves to one of these squares? E6 check, king e8. But I just go check again. And if he goes here, well, that one is not so clear because if I push, no, but he can't go there because I'll have this check. So I wonder though, because both moves seem like they're winning to me. Like this seems winning. Unless he goes here, that might be interesting. Check, and then I'll go here. No, but I still don't get it. Everything seems winning to me. What am I missing? Everything seems winning to me. Boom. Like maybe this is winning, but then why? I mean, like boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, so check. Take. No, sorry. Check. Yeah, he moves here. Push. King c5 or knight c5. And then king c8. I don't get it. The other thing I don't get is why can't I just push first? I don't understand. Everything seems winning. Push here. Then king c8. Oh, I don't understand. Only one can be correct, though. Only one can be correct. Bing. Sorry, my move. Bing. Why is this not good? Push. I go king c8. He takes. And I take. I don't get it. Unless you're telling me that, like, he grabs this and then eventually I'm going to have to just keep. It'll be a draw. Like I'm too slow. Yeah, because come to think about it now, come to think of it, like why can't I even just queen and allow this check and take? I don't even think about that because like even that should be winning. So I don't understand it. I don't get it. Bing, just queen even. Check. Take. I mean, yeah, so he gets the king here. Yeah, I mean, he starts going after this, and then I guess that's the issue, is that like he'll get into here, I give a check, he chases. No, I don't get it though. I do not get it. Yeah, so so it's a check. I guess he would go king here. But that should still be winning. I don't understand. My brain is going to explode. I don't understand. Maybe he doesn't go after this. Maybe he goes after this pawn. Can he get both? Maybe that's the problem. Like, for example, d7. Let's just say I allow this. It's not the best way. But let's just say I allow it. Check. Like, he takes. He goes here. I come back, so he takes. But I'm going to grab that. I don't. No. But he can draw, maybe. Because my knight can never move, so he just goes here. I grab this pawn, but then he gets this square, king c5. Although I would be able to move my knight, even if just like, so that would still seem winning, I think, because like, well, I move the knight and then he just goes like back and forth. I don't know if he could get into zugzwang like that. This is annoying. So let's look at this move again, because this might reduce the issue of even needing to trade the queen for the knight. So check, because here he never even gets to do that with here if he takes. And if he goes here, and then I push. Then he does get king c5, so that threat is alive again for him. But yeah, e6 check, king f8. If he goes king f8, maybe I give another check. I don't know how that would help. He goes king f7. Yeah, this might be the reason for this. And then if I push here, he can't do this because then I get to promote this way. So bing, bang. And I think I was going to give another check. And if he goes to e8, I think I give another check and I take with check. I think it's going to be here for that reason. Yeah. He takes with a king. And then I go d7. Okay, I got it. Open up chat. Okay, that's a new personal best, I believe. I just want to double check that it is. Yeah, by 3 points. That one was giving me a brain hemorrhage. Yeah, so the interesting thing is, I thought that no matter what, if I queen and he trades his knight for my queen, I thought that would be winning. in every case because it just seems like it. But I think he may be able to, well, let's just show it on the board. So, okay, so this was the starting position. Okay, so, so I was wondering why I couldn't even just push here. And the reason is if knight c5, and I was thinking I could just move the king, and king e6, and knight queen. So this is a draw. And I was thinking like this. So he does go after this. And then I thought this, but this would be winning for me here. So king g3, and if I ignore, yeah, so that's the problem there. I guess that's in the other line too. Sorry, let me think. I showed king c8, right? Oh yeah, this too would be no different. I thought this was the worst version, slightly worse version for white, but yeah, it's the same deal pretty much. That he gets there just in time. And interestingly enough, my king can't even help. It's just too slow by a single square. Even king f3 draws. But this would be better, I think. Yeah, nothing to do but knight g1, and so that was the issue. So that's why you have to go check. And if he takes, then just d7. And the king is on the square, the forking square. And if he goes here, then I was planning to go check. And yeah, then d7. This is actually how I thought the computer should have continued, because this was the more challenging line, slightly. No, I guess both moves win. That's why it doesn't need to be. How does this win? Because I thought this would be an issue again. Oh, because it's check. Right. So, okay, not the hardest problem in the world, but it made me think. So that's going to be it for me today. New personal best on chess.com puzzles, 3056. After getting that first one wrong, which was very difficult. That first puzzle was really tough. Yeah. Okay, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.